Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. She looks to where Demonbane should be, collapsed, motionless upon the ground. And what she sees there defies imagination. Interference from the shockwave turns the camera image to static, but they know the worst has happened. Demonbane is... A heavy silence falls upon the room, the storm of static from the monitors harsh in their ears. Winfield's first thought is for the limp Ruri. Are you all right, Commander? I'm fine, but Demonbane... I understand. We'll send a retrieval crew right away, along with a company of our personal troops, to distract the destroyer robot. The image is coming back! Huh? Now that the shockwave has passed, the monitor once again shows the battlefield. Everyone in the room freezes. Even they, who knew Demonbane's abilities, are dumbfounded by what they see. And while everyone is staring at the monitor, Sonia manages to get a hold of herself and report. Demonbane is... operational! So what if we look like shit? Possible! The destroyer robot's death blow definitely landed. It landed and destroyed. Destroyed the drill itself, that is. Demonbane is undamaged, protected by a shining pentagram barrier. And not only did it protect Demonbane, but it smashed the destroyer robot's drill. The robot stands motionless, its arms flapping vainly in disbelief. And I repeat myself one more time. So what if we look like shit? Unbelievable. Even Demonbane's super alloy adamantium armor isn't capable of such strength. Who is he? Tiju Kuru. And... It doesn't matter how lame you look, as long as you win in the end. I don't want to hear shit from a loser who doesn't even know that. What is that robot? What does it have that my invincible robot doesn't? The destroyer robot takes the air again. Even when exposed to the flames of the rocket jets, Demonbane doesn't move an inch. Looking down upon Demonbane from the sky, he launches all of the remaining drills at once. Again! How can I be defeated again? I won't allow it! I guess he's pissed off or something. This time the robot's entire body spins as it dives towards Demonbane. A suicide attack, but... Sorry to keep you waiting, Kuru. Well... No! Just as Al speaks, the destroyer robot is seized in midair by some invisible force. What the hell is happening? The multi-ton robot struggles futilely against its unseen bonds. But the more it struggles, the more it seems to entangle itself. And then I notice the threads of light running through the night sky. This is... a spiderweb? Could it be Atlak Nachar's? Yes, this is the arresting field spell of Atlak Nachar. The Grimoire Al-Azif. A giant spiderweb fills the sky, formed of faintly shining beams of light. And I look at the status monitor and see that the beams appear to be issuing from Demonbane's head. The lion's mane-like beams of its hair stretch out over the town, creating the giant web. It was originally one of Aeon's spell weapons, but I recompiled the data for Demonbane. So that's what you were doing. Do you understand what this means? As we retrieve more of my pages... I get it. Demonbane will become more powerful. Indeed. Believe in me, my master. Believe in Al-Azif. I swear upon my pride that you shall become stronger. Now go! Finish him! Got it. Wait, but how? The destroyer robot is stuck pretty high up, and in an attack that'll reach... The chain severing system. Unit 1, Timonus. Unit 2, Critias. Huh? We're interrupted by a sudden communication. A window opens in the corner of the main monitor, showing a familiar face. It's that girl. Princess? No, this is, I scramble for an explanation for why I took off with Demonbane. Again. But the princess doesn't seem interested in that. That discussion will come later. For now, just think about dealing with that destroyer robot. I will now explain to you about Demonbane's maneuvering system. Well then, please take care of this promptly. Over. Finishing her explanation, Ruri cuts the transmission, and all eyes in the command center turn to her. As though responding to the silent query, Ruri speaks, keeping her expression and voice calm. Don't misunderstand. This is merely the best solution at present for bringing the battle to an end quickly. Of course. Data retrieval complete? Oh, I see, so that's what that is. Huh. This Deus Machina never fails to surprise me. Al almost sounds like she's enjoying herself. Still, I can't really blame her. The system we've just learned about is completely beyond the realm of modern science. Who thinks this stuff up? Well, Hadou Kazoo, the man of the century, who founded the Hadou group, created Demonbane. So who the hell was he? Let's give it a try. Are you ready? Hell yeah! I focus my mind, sharpening it to a razor's edge. My thoughts run cold and clear, and my body boils with an inferno of power. Now I fully understand what this feeling is. I have awakened. Finally, I've taken my first step down the path of magic. I form an image of the raw power within me expanding outwards, flowing into Demonbane. Demonbane's legs are protected by two giant shields. These now light up with magic symbols as energy warps the air around them, and I release their power. Chain severing system, activate! Timinus, Critias! Commence space-time distortion! The chain severing system, Timinus and Critias. These two shin guards are able to warp space-time. When the distorted space-time attempts to snap back to normal, a tremendous amount of energy is released. Demonbane's absurdly huge shin guards shine with the light of countless symbols, and suddenly emit a surge of lightning. The nearby buildings collapse and explode by themselves as though crushed by some unseen force, and for an instant the rain of debris seems to rise and fall in midair like the image of a broken videotape. Side effects include time distortions. Time may run backwards or leap forwards at short intervals, and gravity abnormalities. As a result of this mysterious power and the energy leak from the warped spacetime, Demonbane gains explosive speed and control over gravity, which means a vast amount of energy bursts forth from Demonbane's legs. The tiniest instant passes, and then Demonbane shoots towards the hanging destroyer robot like a bullet. Soaring higher than the tallest building, it flies straight into the open sky. Demonbane is flying! Of course, it gains the ability to make extraordinary jumps. Nah, I'm not done yet. I'll crush you here! The destroyer robot thrusts out his drill, from which surges a raging spiral of energy. And as the torrent of power streaks towards the rapidly rising Demonbane, he's convinced that the collision is inevitable. However... What? By changing the thrust vector and bending gravity, the drill tornado crusher cuts only air, for Demonbane is no longer there. Just before the energy reached it, Demonbane leapt right over the attack, as though jumping off the air. It gains maneuverability that defies physics. What are these insane movements? This is impossible! Having lost its target, the spiral energy cuts futilely into the earth. Now the destroyer robot, still caught in Atlak Natcha's spell, is right before my eyes. This time I shift the distorting energy into the shape of a circle. Demonbane turns, spinning in mid-air. And I feel the centrifugal force in Demonbane's leg. Dimension warping energy bursts from the shin guard, blazing a shining arc of light through the air. And what happens if that energy is used to attack the enemy directly? And what happens if that energy is used to attack the enemy directly? That's right. This is also one of Demonbane's close-range spell weapons, and its name is... Atlantis Strike! Demonbane's kick explodes against the destroyer robot's back. Its weight is the hammer of an angry god, shattering the robot's armor like glass, and then the dimension-warping energy pours into the robot's innards and explodes. I shout with all my might that my voice will reach that golden demon. My battle cry thunders through the sky of Arkham City. Remember this, Black Lodge! Al and I will crush every last one of you. This is a declaration of war. Open your eyes and take a fucking good look. No! The enemy has been destroyed. They did it! But to be able to master that system so quickly, they're pretty tough. Yes, it wouldn't do to ignore these results. However, I'm still not convinced. The white armoured angel drops from the sky, coming to a stop before Demonbane's eyes. And Demonbane's chest opens and a platform emerges from the cockpit. And I step outside. Metatron? You were watching? I was. Let me first congratulate you on doing so well. However, I don't believe you can be left to your own devices. How obstinate. In any case, you have no say in the matter. To fight is Kuru's will, therefore I shall decide his worth. There is no place for you tiny humans who are unable to escape from your narrow world. Coming up beside me, Al proclaims in a haughty tone, but Metatron pays no attention. Dear Kuru, you are still too naive to do battle with Black Lodge. For example. Ah! Metatron streaks towards us like a bolt of lightning. I reflexively cover my body, taken aback by a sudden attack. But Metatron doesn't attempt to attack us. I hear the sound of a rocket coming from an unexpected direction, but I don't have enough time to turn round. Metatron interposes herself between us and the rocket. Metatron? The rocket strikes her and explodes, but Metatron's arm is completely undamaged. A single beam lances through the smoke, striking at the source of the missile. Meow! Dr. West and his guitar case are blasted into the air. So, he escaped from his robot. He coughs, inhaling the rising smoke, and hits his engine, pointing his finger at us, leaving us with a final declaration. Deju Kuru! Al-Azif! I shall withdraw peacefully for today. However, don't be thinking that this was my true power. Next time I'll turn your Demonbane to dust! Fire! Leaving behind some cliched lines, Dr. West flees at high speed. He sure does make a fast getaway. While I'm still a little stunned, Metatron speaks. Such compliance won't work against them. Yeah, maybe I do still have a long way to go. Metatron's eyes stare into mine. And as always, I can't tell what expression lies beneath her mask. But even so, I speak without hesitation. But it's not like you were born a hero, right? I'll get stronger, strong enough to defeat them. It's probably the only way to stop this. I rest my hand on my chest. This emptiness, it's eating at my soul. Metatron doesn't answer. She simply spreads her wings on her back and rises into the air. The White Angel speaks only once more, and even though she never shows her face, I hear, for perhaps the first time, true emotion in her words. Just a tiny echo of bitterness. Why? Why do you charge into battle so? Light surges from her wings, pushing back the air with a thunderous roar, and Metatron vanishes in an instant, swallowed up by the night. Now, only Al, Demonbane, and I are left. Metatron. Does she want to keep everyone else out of the fight? Who knows? And besides, what difference does it make? You've already made your decision, no? Yeah. Yeah, I have. With this declaration of will, a hero is born. Deus Kuru. Wielding unholy knowledge, he will march to the storm of evil and insanity. Some time has passed since I became Al's master, and this inhuman girl has brought more to my life than just battle. My days used to be spent in idleness, but now the other has infiltrated it, wresting peace and forcing change upon me, and now my days are filled with strangeness. Right, well that to me seems like a pretty good point to end this part, so I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.